Hello and welcome to another uMake tutorial. My name is Nico, and in today's tutorial I want to talk to you about using photos in uMake. If you go over to the side panel and come down and tap on the photos option, you'll have a few different options to bring in photos into uMake. I'm going to tap My Photos to get started. Once you go into the My Photos section, you'll see that you have an option to activate the camera, which you can use to take a picture of a sketch you might have done, for example like a napkin sketch, or you can enter into your photo stream. If you go into your photos, you can choose between your various albums. So here I'm going to go to my camera roll, and I can go up and choose images from my camera roll. So for example, if I want an image to use to create a vehicle, I'm going to tap this image and it will load into my image palette. Once I have my images in my image palette, I can simply tap and drag to bring an image onto my canvas. Once it's in the canvas, you'll notice that I have a couple options that pop up over in the side menu. I'm going to come up and hide the side panel for now and zoom in on this so we can talk about the various options. I have the option to flip an image. I can repeat this image. You'll see that it'll repeat multiple times within the bounding box based on the number of repeats I set up. I can rotate the image within the bounding box, or I can clear the image. When I'm done, as long as I'm happy with that, I simply tap Done. You'll notice that this image is now a plane with a texture on it. Basically, the image is on just a flat surface with a texture applied to it. In this case, the photo is the texture. I can double tap on this and it will act just like any other object in uMake, meaning that I can move it based on my camera view. So if I want to move this back, for example, I can do that. And now I can also use the scaling tools to make it much bigger, and the rotate tool if I wanted to. The advantage for this is that if I wanted to set up, for example, a quick some backplates or some template to design a car around, I can do this really easily just using the images. So I'm going to go to the front view, and you'll notice that, or the side view, sorry, you'll notice that right now I placed that side view of the vehicle in the front view. So what I want to do is I want to rotate that. I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Oh, do it the other way. And then I'm going to move this back like this. And now I'm going to bring in the other three images to make a complete little box. So come in here, I'm going to go to the front view and bring back view in. Scale this down a little bit. Move this to the back. Do the same with the front view. Let's see here. And bring in the top view. What you're seeing right now are the shadows from these planes. And just like that, just using some images from the Photos panel, we have now set up a little box in which we can start designing a car around. This will help us if in case we want to use kind of the proportions or dimensions of the vehicle, for example. So that's pretty much it. That's how you can use photos to help you sketch in uMake. That's one of the ways, or the best ways, to use photos. Now, also in the photo panel, we have textures and backgrounds. So if we want to add textures to surfaces, we can do that using the textures feature. I'm going to come over here, and then I have the textures, and I can add a texture, a predefined texture from various categories that you can choose from. So we have brick here, we can go to walls, tile, roofing, etc. If I want to apply texture to a surface, I can simply tap on the texture to download it, and then drag it out, and I can apply it to that surface. So if I wanted to make something that looks like a balcony instead of a design template, I can add the brick texture to these surfaces just by dragging those textures onto the surfaces. And again, you can edit the various textures to change their scale or to clear them, etc. with ease, just using the options over here in the side panel. I'm going to go back out of the textures, and lastly, I'm going to go to backgrounds. So we have some backgrounds here, and I'll go to sky, and basically if I tap on the sky texture, if I drag this in, you'll see it'll just drag in one of these already defined textures as a surface, and then we can use the tools to scale this up and then move it as well. So now we can have a nice little brick balcony in front of a sky, for example. Exit out of this. So basically, that is how you can use the various features in the Photos panel to add great imagery and make your scenes look better, in addition to helping you start off with a design with a design template like this. If you have any questions or feedback or comments for us, feel free to let us know on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter channels. We hope this tutorial was helpful, and we can't wait to see what you create in uMake. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.